Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to the channel for one more flight for TAP Virtual. As far as you can see, we are on gate 117 at Lisbon Airport, and today we are simulating a flight very close to the actual flight time, so late in the afternoon. Sort of 5 p.m. in the afternoon to be more precise. So we actually don't find any traffic here in Lisbon. Let's check the flight plan. So scheduled flight level 240, 43 minutes flight time from Lisbon to Porto. Actual runway in use in Lisbon is 20, but in Port will be 35. Let's check other facts here. So no traffic at all, at least the control, and in port we have favorable conditions to land, so sun is shining, good temperature, mild wind. So let's jump into cockpit and start our usual preparation on fast forward, of course, but I'm trying not to forget anything. So let's jump into it. We'll get to you soon. Okay, so initial preparation done. We are going to get our weight today. So let's check our weight and balance. So our zero fuel weight will be a bit high, considering the short route. So 56.9. I will do 57. There, so our fuel on board will be 4.6 tons of fuel. There, I will apply and position our ground crew for us to have our plane loaded. There, so they are getting into position, and I will give the order to load, and it will take us roughly 7 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, Oh, that will give us time to prepare our MCDU and load up our route and everything. And continuing now, no traffic inside, so
if you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker.
our
Once you have
alternate
safely
will
stowed your
be
cabin
in
bag,
Spain.
please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining
Call
customers
sign
to
will be
board. As we are currently refueling, please ensure your seatbelt
cost
remains
index
unfastened
8,
until the seatbelt sign is turned on. This is a no-smoking
flight
service.
level
Thank you for observing this
240
policy.
there. And here, done as well, so let's depart from runway 20 by in-bomb, I mean it will be in-bomb for Sierra departure towards the south, and we can, after departure, we will turn around to the north, headed to runway 35. That will be almost a straight line. Our approach will be Adelaide 3 Tango, I mean it will be 6 Charlie for us, since we are going for 35 for VOR DME. And I think it's all set. Let's just wait until IR is aligned and our passengers get on board. Okay, so another 80 passengers, around 80 passengers. Let's check here the surroundings. Always stays the same. I think I saw an aircraft here when I was checking here the alignment. Probably it's on terminal 2. Let's check if we can have a visual on it. Ah, yeah, there it is. It's the Ryanair flight there on terminal 2. Usual stand for them. EasyJet as well, I think Transavia and some other small airlines will be headed there. Meanwhile, I'm going to turn on our APU. There. APU is kicking in. Okay, 1 minute more to align ideas, and almost ready here on the cabin. Okay, Let's dismiss
Cabin
here
crew,
and
boarding
check
is now complete.
our
Any remaining
weights.
ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
There, and let's check the performance here. So okay, so flaps 1 will be sufficient. Cloud sheet. Right, so we will I don't think he's assuming the runway to 0 because we should intersect the uniform intersect ID to, well, I don't know this. Well, no problem, we'll go like this. So 130, 135. Let's see how this bird behaves now that we have our update. Let's see if the floating on land is a bit faded away, because it wasn't really as realistic. I think previous versions were way more realistic. When we pulled the throttle back, we could feel actually the aircraft behaving. Now, after some updates, mainly after block 2, that feel disappeared, and almost every landing that I made after that, it felt like the aircraft was always empty, and it was always floating a lot intermittently, so indefinitely, and that took away the realism out of this simulation for me, for my taste, of course. I guess that most of the reviews that I read online show that people were pleased with the behavior. Well, I wasn't as pleased, so let's check here if someone was done to the flight physics. Okay, external power coming off, and I don't think we have any control here, so I'm going to advise Lisbon traffic that we have an aircraft incoming. No problem. Let's check, and here as well. So ground services, shocks, GPU off. Okay. Lisbon traffic, Air Portugal 1832, stand 117, push and start approved, facing north, expecting departure runway 20. Okay, so let's plan our push. And that's it, so let's connect the tug. Well, I don't think he left the aircraft, and so this is blocked, so I'm going to disconnect. Okay, so releasing our parking brake. We have to do this way, and let's start engine 1, engine mode selected, set to ignition.
Safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt.
Okay, so engine on availed, parking braking set, starting engine 2.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click
And
together.
engine 2
Pull
is
the strap
available.
to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket
Let's switch
inside the aircraft.
to Ecam flight
When
control
outside,
page.
inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children.
Switching here and
Tray table must now be
setting
stowed,
our
armrests
flaps to
down,
1,
window blinds
spoilers
open,
armed,
seatbelt fastened.
auto brake set to
Further
max,
information
and
regarding
let's
your
check
safety
the
on
flight
board can be
controls.
found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Done and rather correct. So our trim will be set to down 0.8. Check, and Ecam door page selected, engine mode selector normal, APU bleed off, master off, and lights on. Okay. Lisbon traffic at Portugal 1832 taxiing to holding short runway 20 via Alpha Uniform to Uniform 5. So let's juice up a bit and okay, so let's see how it behaves. So we have an A330 that came online. Looks like an A330 300, apparently not a neo version. Probably it's not MSFS user this time. I think we are all expecting that Aerosoft finally moves to Microsoft Flight Simulator, because no other A330 behaves as good as the Aerosoft on Prepare 3D. I've tried a few here on MSFS, and actually I don't
the cabin is now secure for
feel
takeoff.
that I should fly any, because it lacks a lot of on my view important stuff, like the behavior itself, the feeling, the weight of the aircraft feeling, the realism that Aerosoft enables us, that is not present here in any A330 that I am aware on MSFS. And that's why I fly so little the A330 and much more the A320, or actually more the 320 than the others Airbus family, because even the Neo, the Layton VFR Airbus family is not as accurate as this one here. So for me, realism is the most important, so I get to fly probably 95% of the times the A320. Okay, so we are reaching uniform 5 on uniform now. Let's see, I don't think we have any aircraft on final, so we will line up and take off immediately. I'm just checking here on the VetSim. Okay, so it's a bit far away, 10,000 feet, so not even close to the initial approach fix. Lisbon traffic, Air Portugal 1832 reaching uniform 5, line up and take off runway 20 Portugal 1832. Okay, so everyone is advised, we don't have any incoming traffic. Okay, lights are on. Let's see how the takeoff behaves for us. Okay. Let's pull 50% and 1. Chrono. And then flex 68, SRS runway out of trust to blue. Okay, so a slight difference, at least I felt it. Aircraft seems a lot heavier than the previous version, and the aircraft is not as heavy, not as bouncy while takeoff at least as I felt yesterday. Could be placebo effects, but nice. Let's check how it behaves on landing when you reach port. Okay, press line and setting our cruise flight level to close. And setting flaps 1. Nice. Okay. Strobe light seem to vanish on this version. It is weird. We had like the stock simulation on previous versions more accurate than this. They seem to be off, but they are not. We only know that they are on at night. We only see the reflection on the ground, and I don't like to see anything like it's on, but it is. Okay, so QNH set standards there. And after this turn I will direct this to, I think it will be at where it points. Check. Okay. So coming here, I will get back to you as soon as we reach 40%. We'll take it about 20 minutes for future. Hello again guys, so as you could already seen, if you are with us, we already started our descent just a couple minutes ago, so now like seconds ago. Let's see if I can notice any different behavior than the one I had yesterday with the flight I turned out to made from Azores to Lisbon. The thing that I noticed the most was on the approach. It was very difficult for me to maintain or to reduce speed even when we had everything deployed, like flaps and spoilers. It was very difficult for me to reduce speed. Sometimes it only reduces, like on short final, you would keep like 160 to 180 until we were like 7 miles to land, and even with spoilers and flaps deployed, it was very difficult to lose that speed. Only roughly 4 to 5 nautical miles he reduced speed, but I don't think it is a normal behavior. Let's see if today is a bit different than yesterday. I will let you know shortly, and I selected flap 3 config to see if the float continues, because I tried to land with flap full, flap 3 config, and the float always happened to appear, even though the aircraft could be a bit heavy or not. I noticed that it felt weightless either way, so probably today I will perform a harder landing. For me it wouldn't be so bad. That would be a sign that in fact that worked. The update worked on the aircraft, so let's check. Okay, so we don't have any incoming traffic report, only okay, we had an incoming already landed, so no traffic expected until we land, at least. We will see. Okay, so reaching flight level 120, almost there. Turning now. I'm going to check the meta to see if we have any change. At least here we don't have anything new, so no traffic in our routes. And here we will have, okay, we lost 1 knot. This is for propeller, sorry. Okay, so 1 knot, 24. I'm going to forget the flaps 3 config. I will go with flaps full here because we only have 1 knot headwind, so I was checking Lisbon and I forgot to see the correct airport. Okay, so let's turn our lights on here, done, and okay, QNH set, decel point.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
At least he's doing something that the other
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
the prior hotfix did that. I had to deploy every time. I had to deploy my spoilers in order for him to drop altitude. I mean, I selected an altitude, I pressed the button and the aircraft just stay still, not moving an inch. Now it's not the case, so probably this was a fixed bug. Now I have to lose a bit of airspeed and I will deploy spoilers, comparing here our track to 350 and our FPA to 3.0. Done. Okay, reaching initial approach fix. So far so good. I selected 3000 feet. It will be on Papa Rome, overhead Papa Rome 542, and after which I will get the aircraft to the runway, to the destination. I can see the runway already. Airfield is in sight, so today we have good visibility. 5,800. A bit of wind here. And let's deploy flaps 1 just to maintain our drag component. We are increasing our airspeed. 2. For traffic, Air Portugal 1832 on final 7 nautical miles out, we will advise on short. Okay, so it's a bit rough up here, a lot of turbulence. We will select Autobit low and let's put our landing gear out to see if we can use another bit of airspeed with flaps 3. Config and spoilers armed. Let's see if we lose the desired airspeed so far. 2,500 feet. So let's switch here to the bird for the final and we'll take it by hand shortly. Let's check here, so far so good. Airport, Gaia, Matosinhos. Okay, so my aircraft and flight school. Let's go. Let's see how it behaves. Well, at least if she feels a bit heavier than yesterday. Not the sensation of a weightless plane, at least here. Let's see if I can maintain a steady course because we have air up here. Check. And this a bit nasty here on this approach. For traffic, Air Portugal 823 short final 1035.
100 above.
Okay, so now we have steady winds.
Minimum.
Continue. Okay, let's see how it goes. At
500.
least I am enjoying this final approach.
Four. 300.
Strong headwind.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 10. 5.
Okay, so it wasn't as bad as I expected, nor as good as I expected. I think it was a so and so. I have to say that today I enjoyed more the approach than the day before the update. So I mean, probably it's the placebo effect on me. I'm not sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated
For
until
traffic
the
at
fasten
Portugal 932,
seatbelt sign
vacate
has
at
been
runway
switched off.
35.
Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items.
Let's check here 175. Let's see on the other programs how it managed, but 175 for me it's quite acceptable. No issues on that. Okay, sorry for this. I just got a bit distracted by the was realistic because I don't think this was very realistic. At least I don't get to choose a lot of the inputs from that program, just a few. Okay, so I'm going to park first and then. So I see that we have, I think it's a SATA and a looks like a Lufthansa aircraft, I'm not sure. Nice. Okay, he's pulling off. It's a Ryanair. It's the Ryanair that was there before we took off from Lisbon. Number 1. Let's see if we have a parking area for us here. Nice. Steady landing, despite the bit it floated. I am aware that it floated a bit, but it was different from the day yesterday. It was a different kind of float. This time I felt the aircraft weight, and yesterday I did not, so probably today it was I overcompensated due to the fact that I am used to the other kind of control. Okay, so let's switch off the flight. Parking brake is now set, and switching off the lights and everything. Okay, so
Cabin crew disarm doors.
41 minutes. Oh, it was around 35 minutes flight time. I'm going to check the here. I disconnect first, and now I'm going to check how it appears from the outside view to see the behavior. Okay, so oh no, almost there. Okay, so I think the approach was interesting. This was a time that I gained a bit of altitude. It was the lift factor increased because the wind increased as well, so I wasn't expecting it, but I compensated well, and here I did a full approach, and here I think I overcompensated here on this at this time, and he floated all the way, but as I said, didn't gain altitude as yesterday. Yesterday I pulled the stick back and the plane was weightless and even gained altitude, and here I think I overcompensated a bit due to that factor. So my first impressions are that probably that I think it's a bug. That bug was surpassed, so I will perform some other flights in the near future to see if it's really a bug. It was, and if it's now duly fixed. It appears so, well, but I don't know. Let's check here another angle. I just listen. Angles here. So I'm going to try to go to the tower and see if I can check the arrival. Okay, so here we are, Port Tower. Let's check this from this point of view, and let's see if how it appears from this side. So there's the aircraft there. Here she comes. Okay, so I think it was cool, yeah, for first. Okay guys, well, I will try and see if I can perform other flights. I'm not sure if today will be the day, but well, this is a good impression on my side. At least it seems like more real than the version before the hotfix. Well guys, I will see you soon on another flight for TAP Virtual. Hope for you to have a great week if we don't talk again in near future. See you guys.